I'm not doing well, folks, I'll tell you that much. I just got banned from Airbnb for renovating, and I tried to use Afterpay at a brothel, and like, it just doesn't... Man, do you ever go to a cafe? You know they have that baked goods display? There'll always just be one fly. I always go to the barista, I'm like, why are there Danishes in the fly enclosure? You know, to build a rapport. I've never talked to anyone, but I don't even have the self-esteem to have a dietary requirement. I see someone say they're gluten-free, I'm like, he believes in himself. This guy, more boundaries than a surveyor. I'm not an assertive person. I could be really thirsty. I'll be at a friend's place. I won't ask directly for a glass of water. I'll just be like, do you ever swivel that tap? What? I hate confident people. All my friends have anxiety disorders, which is great, because if you do a no-show, they think it's their fault. They blame themselves. They're like, maybe I shouldn't have even been born. But we hate that fly. Remember the fly? Because it's just hovering over the cupcake, making it all disgusting. It does nothing. It's unemployed. Love the bee, though. Yeah? Because it's out there, pollinating jacarandas. Fly in, fly out. FIFO. It's a fly in high-vis. Now, if flies started cleaning up dog shit as opposed to hovering over it, we'd start respecting them and it'd be illegal to spray them. The only difference between animal cruelty and pest control is the work ethic of the insect. And you know the insect known as the wasp? I'm not talking about white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. I'll be explaining the subtext as we go along. I'm talking about the insect. It's got all the unemployment of the fly and all the violence of the bee, just in the worst corporate merger of all time. It's just... A wasp is like that construction worker that's been sacked, but they're still hanging around. Just, yeah, I used to work for Rio Tinto. But you think of all these creatures. You think of the bee. They've got a hive. That's nice. Bit of community. Even the wasp, as debauched a creature as it is, still has a nest. More of a share house turned into a meth lab vibe, but nonetheless, a community. Then you look at the fly, no headquarters. Freelancing, they're sole traders. Air tasker, doing tasks in the air. There's a piece of dog shit on Kent Street, get to it, boys. They're all just knocking each other out of the way. There's no camaraderie. And if they die in transit, no one investigates. Like a Deliveroo. But yeah, so that's... Man, it's weird. Like, this is how I like to relax. I like to just go to like a 5-star hotel and just loiter in the lobby. Yeah, I don't know if you've done that, but you're allowed to do that. Everyone here is allowed to go to a 5-star hotel and just loiter in the lobby. I went there and it's just, you know, there's complimentary pastries, there's a beautiful chandelier, but no one's touching them because it's just CEOs and hedge fund managers going, oh, I'll circle back to you, CC in the invoice. That's the tragedy. The rich are too busy to enjoy the wealth they're created. But you give a bogan a voucher to a buffet. They'll be like, they're not allowed to stop us, brother. Every rich person should be assigned a bogan on a leash just to enjoy the wealth they're too busy creating. Like a truffle pig for pleasure. Take him to the conference. This is Gary, my +1. He'll just be hoovering up the hors d'oeuvres. Going, how good are these oysters? Apparently they make your dick hard. Don't have to write a gratitude diary anymore. They can just watch Gary slurp scallops out of a trough and squeal in ecstasy. Do you ever write a gratitude diary because your dopamine receptors are so fucked you have to gaslight yourself into enjoying your shit life? Went to Grilled with Philip, it was fun to build a rapport. Just end it, it's over. Turn it into a suicide note, it's more honest, commit. Isn't it funny, if you gaslight someone else, it's abuse. Gaslight yourself, it's a gratitude diary. Like, imagine reading your gratitude diary out to someone else as if it was them. You're like, yeah, you enjoyed going to Nando's, didn't you? Admit it, I saw you licking the peri-peri off your lips, you dog.